was it 2000 you were named San Diego's most influential artist?
Influential artist of the decade.
Of the decade. And
Yeah.
you'd only been around for a couple of years doing your solo stuff at that point, hadn't you?
Yeah, a lot of, I don't know why that happened, why I got influential artist of the decade. I think it was from the Rugburn stuff and then the solo stuff. People were hearing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
No, and there was
I wouldn't have voted for me.
Well, you had quite a bit of success thanks to a lady named Jewel.
I did. In fact, I wouldn't even be in Australia if it weren't for Jewel. And I love Australia, so I'm glad because this is my 8th time here. And it was, I came as the support act for Jewel and was playing guitar in her band, actually. And that was when I first, that's when Milan first saw me, who brings me over here. And so I wouldn't be sitting here if it weren't for her.
Yeah.
So I have her to thank for that.
A couple of well-placed songs on her debut album that went on to sell something like, must have been 15 million around the world, 12 million in the US.
Yeah, I think it sold about 15 million records. It's crazy. It was pure luck and timing because at the time Jewel came out, grunge was really big, and Nirvana and Pearl Jam and all these other bands. What's the one that Chris Cornell was in? Soundgarden.
Yeah.
And then Screaming Trees, like Smashing Pumpkins. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing, really thick, distorted guitar. And then all of a sudden, there was this big change, and it was all girls. It was like Paula Cole, Sarah McLachlan, and Joan Osborne, Jewel. And so it was pure luck of the draw and timing that I was involved with any of that.
How did that success change your life?
Well, I'm still doing what I've always done, which is travel the world playing music, the country. So what it did was it gave me a check every quarter that came in, which was pretty cool, and it allowed me to keep touring and put out my records on my own label. But I didn't really change my lifestyle at all. I'm still here doing what I do. Like, I don't know what else I could do, so even if I won the lottery and won millions and millions, I'd still be doing what I'm doing because I really like my job. So,
well, I guess sort of the ultimate success for any artist, isn't it? Because she got the fame, but you got the money.
Exactly. It was cool to be a part of that and to see it happen, and I was really happy for her because we go way back, and I got to see how fame at that level. I mean, she was on the cover of Time magazine, on the cover of Rolling Stone a bunch of times, and how much pressure it puts on a person as well when you're in the star-making machinery. And I don't think we'll see anything that big again where they sell 15 million records. I just don't see it happening anymore with the way the internet has leveled the playing field. So I was glad to be a part of it, but I never really wanted to be a big star. I wanted to just play my songs and be able to have people show up. And I want to keep coming back here. I want to go through Canada, go to Japan, and Europe.
Yeah, well, I guess
anywhere I can go.
You must be one of the few artists in the world who's sold tens of millions of records, yet left alone by the paparazzi, not hounded by the tabloids.
Oh yeah, they don't want anything to do with me. I'm not. Which is good.
You just get the Ferrari and go home.
Yeah, I get to have fun.
Yeah.
And I really do love playing live, and I like always making up new songs, and hopefully I can always do that, And it's neat because when I first came over here, I was brought over with Jewel, and I think it was like Frontier Touring. Big agency brought her over, obviously, because she was a big-name act. And then I was able to keep coming over because I know people like Milan from Extreme Touring who brings me over here, and other people like that around the world that just they believe in what an artist is doing, and he, for whatever reason, he flies me over here and lets me come tour Australia, and I know he's not getting rich off of it, but it's pretty cool when you see people like that. There's people that really believe in music, and so I play a lot of people's houses. I'll play parties in their lounge rooms, as you call them here. We call them the living room concerts back there, but I've done lounge room shows here, people's backyards, bars, theaters, anywhere, laundromats, gas stations. We played a gas station. It's on my website.